It is time now for the PHL Morning News for this Monday morning, March 9th, 2015. Good morning to you all here on this Monday morning, March 9th, 2015. Here are your news headlines here on this Monday morning. Back to work, back to school. Top story at 7:30 is the University of Oklahoma is investigating a video circulated on social media allegedly showing members of Sigma Alpha Epsilon fraternity singing about racist language, the school's president said on Sunday. When the internet through music stopped Friday night at the Clinton Foundation's latest meeting on Friday, the star who took the stage Miami before hundreds of young activists was in a former president, governor, secretary of state as the Bill and Hillary's daughter, Chelsea Clinton, grabs the spotlight at the Family Foundation Miami meeting. In Spanish Fort, Utah, the condition of an 18-month-old girl who survived a car crash on a frigid Utah river after being strapped in a car seat upside down for some 14 hours, as officials said. In Kuala Lumpur, the initial hours after the disappearance of Flight MH370 were characterized by confusion and chaos as air traffic control struggled to comprehend the situation and radar operators failed to take notice, according to data contained. Great markets dropped on Monday after the Eurozone's chief negotiator reiterated their doubts over Athens' reform proposals. A record-breaking attempt to fly around the world in a solar-powered plane has got underway from Abu Dhabi. The aircraft called Solar Impulse 2 took off from the Emirate headed east of Muscat and Oman. U.S.-led coalition airstrikes on oil refineries led by the Islamic State group in northern Syria killed 30 people, mostly jihadists, about the group said on Monday. A colleague of Boris Nemtsov, the Russian opposition figure shot at noon in Moscow's Red Square, said suggestions that he was killed by Islamists was nonsensical and useful for the Kremlin because they deflected accusation that officials were involved. South Korean President Park Geun-hye on Monday visited hospitalized. U.S. Ambassador Mark Lippman was slashed in a knife attack last week. People looked on during a rally protesting the shooting death of Tony Robinson in Madison, Wisconsin. Robinson, an unarmed 19-year-old black male, was fatally shot Friday by Matt Kenny, a white police officer, the Madison, Wisconsin police chief said. The Obamas get there at Maxwell Allard Drive Foundation in Montgomery, Alabama on Saturday prior to the events to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the Bloody Sunday Civil Rights March in Selma. In Beijing, global stocks fell Monday after strong U.S. jobs data increased chances that the Federal Reserve will move up in its timetable for raising interest rates. The European Central Bank headquarters rate are eliminated as the ECB said to buy German government bonds and QE. In 2009, the stock marketplace was filled with panic. The hazard industry had collapsed, Lehman Brothers had gone beneath, and Basic Motors was on the verge of bankruptcy and reorganization. In London, oil prices started the week lower as investors turned to focus back on the global glut of crude. Crude oil futures have stabilized in recent weeks as investors saw a decline in drilling activity in the U.S. Take a look at stock market report. Dow Jones will start today 17,856.78, down 278.94. SP 527.26, down 29.78, and Nasdaq 49.27.37, down 55.44. After one weekend in the first place in the box office, the Will Smith con artist Thriller focus struck to the runner-ups taking estimated $10 million the second weekend. It is the ships to Chappie. Dame Helen Mirren has received warm reviews for her portrayal of Queen Elizabeth II in the Broadway transfer, and the audience as Peter Morgan's play imagines private meetings between the monarch and her prime ministers over the 60-year reign. Graphic security video caught the moment mogul surged out and mowed down two people who had struck killed one of them in front of a California burger joint. Scientists are still trying to get ahead of what caused the problem, which happened in late February as a rover tried to shake a rock powder sample and it's collected from the soil of Mars. Physicists have announced they now tested a new theoretical model as it might prove the God particle or the Higgins boson particle can be disintegrated into particles of dark matter. Employees of the state's Department of Environment Protection say they warned not to use the terms. In Beijing, when it came to the environment in China, it was hazy much of the weekend, literally and figuratively, after a layer of toxic air blanket Beijing and much more. The northern China on Friday, sensors smaller and widely popular. In fact, researchers are yet to understand how oxy It works in the human body, but a lot more has been discovered in a hormone spray, commonly referred to as a love hormone, is said to reduce a man's appetite by reducing calorie consumption in the man. NIH Director Francis Call takes a look at the 2015 Future of Genomic Medicine Conference in the background of Scripps Health Cardiologist as genomic medicine needs a long-term tech. Okay, take a look at New England alerts here at 7:36 in Taunton, Connecticut. Interstate A4 between exits 67 and 68. A tractor trail down at embankment, unknown place, and 2 lanes to take in. Expect delays. Chelmsford, Massachusetts, motor vehicle accident car versus pole on 321 Acton Road. Single vehicle into a utility pole. EMS and paramedics road. FD confirmed entrapment. And firefighters are responding to a structure fire in the barn at Cards Mill Road in Columbia, Connecticut. And in suburb of Massachusetts, with LY Brook Parkway, IO Dilboy Field, pickup truck roll over, no entrapment. Okay, take a look at sports news here at 7:36. The Patriots opted not to use the franchise tag on safety David McCourty, but they won't run the risk of losing McCourty as a free agent after we signed him on Sunday. The prospect NFL's market, which officially opens on Tuesday, is taking us down to Southeast as the Dominic Stewart of the Miami Dolphins won't guarantee a championship for the Miami Dolphins. In an effort to rationalize his rapid cheating, Lance Armstrong has been told to compel, so he has said he did not to stay competitive because so many cyclists are doing the same. The Dolphins started to fall, so what does Dominic Stewart of Miami and Devin quarterback doing to mean for Darrell Revis? And the Boston Bruins defeated the Detroit Red Wings 5-3. Yesterday afternoon at TD Garden, the Boston Celtics blew a big lead and lost to the Orlando Magic down in Orlando, Florida, 103-98. And the New England Revolution began their season getting shut out by the Seattle Sounders out in Seattle, 3-0 here. And tonight, the Boston Celtics will be down in Miami, Florida, taking on the Miami Heat, game time 7:30 p.m. Peter Childrew's time 7:38 on this Monday morning. Back to work, back to school, and it's time now for a Trevor report here on this Monday morning here. And Southeast Expressway on the northbound side. It's backed up from the Braintree split all the way out to the JFK Library exit and Dorchester, so expect some delays around the Southeast Expressway. 95 and a northbound side is backed up in the Ponset Street in Norwood all the way up to Route 128 in Kenton. Route 24 slow from 139 in Stoughton Randolph all the way down for Route 24 in Cantonair. And Route 3 in the northbound side is backed up after Route 18 in Weymouth around Union Street in Braintree all the way out to the Braintree split here. Route 129 on the southbound side is backed up from 130 in Kenton all the way down to the Braintree split. 120 on the northbound side, a little slow around the Kenton stretch around Route 138 here. 120 on the northbound side is backed up from 95 in Kenton all the way out to Route 20 in Waltham here. 129 on the southbound side is backed up from 129 in Reading all the way out to Waltham here. 93 on the southbound side is backed up from Stormont all the way down to the Zakin Bridge in Boston due to an incident on the yon ramp to the Levitt connector, so expect some delays here. Mass packing on the eastbound side is backed up from Newton all the way up to the Austin Bratton tolls here. And mass packing on the eastbound side slow after Route 9 in Framingham and all the way up to Natick due to an accident in the mass packing on the westbound side before Route 9 in Framingham, so expect some delays here. Route 1 in the southbound side is backed up after Route 16 in the rear all the way up to the Tobin Bridge. '93 in the southbound side is backed up. It's moving all the way up to the Stoneham, doing an accident. 93 on the southbound side after 128 in Stoneham, so expect some delays here. Route 95 modified from 128 to the New Hampshire border. Route 3 on the southbound side is backed up after 495 in Chelmsford all the way up to North Billerica here. 495 on the southbound side, it's slow from Route 28 down over all the way down for Route 93 here. 495 southbound slow from 97 to Havel down to the Burbach River Bridge here. 393.95 more found in the Granite State here. Baldwin Turnpike is Blonde Fine from Portsmouth all the way up to Milton, New Hampshire here. And the main turnpike is Blonde Fine from York all the way up to Augusta here. 290 on the eastbound side. It's backed up from Auburn all the way down for Route 122 in Worcester here. And 146 at the southbound side is backed up for North Smithfield down for Route 99 in Cumberland. And then you hit the brakes to get on 146 at the southbound side from North Providence on Route 15 all the way down for 95 in downtown Providence. 95, a little slow from the S curves protected down for downtown Providence. 95 at the northbound side is backed up from Route 37 to Thurber Avenue curve in Providence. Due to an accident on 95 at the northbound side near Thurber Avenue in Providence. And 195 westbound side is backed up from Seacock all the way down from Route 44 in East Providence here. And Route 4 to the northbound side backed up from Route 1 in North Kingston all the way out to Exeter here. And 95, a little slow around East Greenwich here. And the Jamestown Newport bridges are modified. And the Bourne Sagamore bridge is modified. 20 modified from Bourne down for Falmouth. Route 6 modified from Sagamore down for Orleans here. And take a look at the MBTA trends and alerts here. Regular service on the subway. And extra service on the Framingham and Worcester line departing South Station at 6:05 a.m. and departing Framingham at 7:20 a.m. Extra service on Franklin line at extra train will depart at Norwood Central at 8 a.m. And extra service on Haverhill line to depart Reading to Boston at 8 a.m. Kingston Plymouth line train 033 7:11 a.m. from South Station now departed 8 minutes late. And Kingston Plymouth line train 040 8:37 a.m. from Kingston late today 10 to 20 minutes due to earlier late equipment here. Needham line train 6:05 a.m. from Needham late today 10 to 50 minutes out of Needham facility. Extra service on Newburyport Rockport line to depart Beverly to Boston at 7:55 a.m. making all stops. And extra service on Providence Total line departed South Station at 6:35 a.m. and departed at Medfield at 7:45 a.m. Peter Chell Newside is now 7. Okay, let's take a look at the weather here. Okay, for today we'll go like this. It'll be mostly sunny skies with out here 45 degrees here. Light and variable wind becoming westbound 5 to 10 miles per hour in the morning. Winds could gust as 25 miles per hour for tonight. Most of the coast low about 23 degrees. West wind about 5 miles per hour. Calm in the evening here. For Tuesday, most of the sky about 44 degrees. Calm wind becoming southwest about 5 to 7 miles per hour in the morning here. Tuesday, a slight chance of rain before 9 p.m. Punch after 11 p.m. Otherwise, mostly clouds will lower at 34 degrees. South wind about 6 miles per hour. Chance precipitation is 20%. For Wednesday, it'll be patchy fog before 11 a.m. Mostly sunny skies. Otherwise, with either 51 degrees. Southwest wind about 5 to 8 miles per hour. For Wednesday, most of the coast low about 29 degrees. Thursday, sunny sky about 40 degrees. Thursday, most of the coast low about 17 degrees. For Friday, most of the sunny sky about 38 degrees. Friday night, chance of snow, most of the sky low about 25 degrees. Chance precipitation is 40%. Saturday, chance rated snow, most of the sky high about 3 degrees, low about 20 degrees. Chance precipitation 35%. And for Sunday, most of the sky high about 39 degrees. Northern temperatures ended at 16 degrees with fair skies. That's me for the Peter Chill Morning News on this Monday morning, March 9th, 2015. I'm Peter here. Have a good day with a good positivity. See you for 5 o'clock report. Have a good day.